Today we're going to review the Raptor tuba by Mac Brass and Zeo Instruments. Okay, the horn. The Mac Brass horn is made by the Zeo Instrument Company. They've labeled it the Raptor tuba. Now the stenciling on it right now says the little Thunderbird. Because the 6/4 version of this is the Thunderbird, they decided to rename the 4/4 the Raptor. Now this 4/4 is a 4/4 plus. It actually sits solidly as a 5/4 for some companies, but this is how they've labeled it. It is a York style horn, which means it's going to look like their 6/4. It's going to look like Eastman's York, Nerschel's York. If it's a copy of a York, it's going to look like all of these other Yorks. It's also going to have a lot of the characteristics. It's a double C with a bore of 0.757 to 867 with a 19-inch bell. It has 4 piston valves, 1 rotary. Again, York copy. It's going to have this. It comes with a case and mouthpiece. Let's be honest, if you're a serious player and you're laying down the type of money for this horn, you got your own mouthpiece, and this is really a copy of a Bach 18 or 24. I've never really sat down and measured it. Matter of fact, I just basically put it off to the side. This only comes in silver. Now let's get to the good part. Let's talk about the horn itself. I want you to hear it a little bit first, and then we're going to talk about the pros and cons. Intonation. It's the core of the horn. If the horn doesn't play in tune, you can't use it. And what's the point of the horn? They say that this is a point and shoot intonation horn. I've been playing this horn for about 4 months. I would argue that first, no horn is point and shoot. The human element makes it such. But second, I think it takes time for you to get the intonation in your head. I think you have to grow with the horn. And after 4 months of playing on this horn, I feel like, yeah, my intonation is back where it used to be. Boom, it's there. I hear it, it's gone. But there are certain characteristics of each horn that you have to sit there and maybe use alternate fingerings, or maybe you need to do other things. Maybe you need to play your pedal F 5/4/2, or maybe it's still 4/1/2 because that's the most in tune. It's learning the horn's idiosyncrasies. Overall, the intonation of this horn is strong. It has a really clear tone, and you can actually bend it, but it wants to sit more into the center. Responsiveness, agility. Let's face it, does the horn play fast? Yeah, I honestly will agree with them that the horn is very responsive on a couple levels. First, What I put into the horn is what I get out. If I put in a good sound, I get out a good sound, and it's immediate. Second, does the horn move quickly? Yeah, but it's a big horn, so you have to know that you can't play it like a 3/4 horn. You have to play it like a full-size tuba. And that means you have to separate more, you have to be a little bit lighter. These are things that are operator. If I put the right person on the horn, that horn's gonna fly. If I put the wrong person on that horn, it's gonna sound like marching through mud. The horn itself is very agile. I can skip octaves, I can bounce between notes. It's very responsive to me as a player. But responsiveness past this basic point comes down to the player. But yes, I agree that it is a very agile horn, especially for its size. Okay, cons. Really, for me, there's only one con. And personally, it's a thumb ring. I would like a thumb ring that is a little bit movable. And I'm not talking like the spinny ones that you can angle it. I'm talking one that can move up and down on the bar, because where it is, unless you have a big hand, and luckily I do, it is a little bit of a spread. All right, let's talk about the pros of the horn. This horn has a wonderful sound, very open, very full. It's very resonant. I really enjoy the fact that it is agile, that its slotting is really good. I feel that when you do your octave leaps, it's not like a guessing game of, okay, is it gonna squiff or is it gonna slot? The piston valves are not heavy. They feel light under your fingers. The rotary is smooth. I'm very pleased with this horn. It's great for a large ensemble. It would work in a chamber setting. If you're playing in a quintet, you could use this, but it is a rather large horn to be using in a chamber setting. But if you can only buy one horn and you're only going to have one horn, this would be versatile enough that it could cover everything you could possibly be asked to play. All in all, I feel this horn is an excellent, excellent horn, and I couldn't be happier with the new horn. I was very skeptical going into purchasing a horn. I had played on a Trevani European-style Kaiser tuba for over a quarter of a century, and I didn't think I'd be able to find something that would have as beautiful, as full, as easy of a sound. And I found it in the Raptor, and I cannot sing its praises high enough.